student from San Beda University, Manila. Last week, I took an online course at UCSP, and it was a week-long course. And yesterday, I earned my certificate at UCSP, and my course is entitled Nutrition of Older Adults in Emergencies. For the past few days, I have been studying the context of older adults, and I learned that the most crucial problem that the older adults are facing is discrimination among age. According to some laws, older adults are people whose ages fall from 60 and above, while the World Health Organization's definition of older adults are people whose age starts from 50 and above. Older adults are having a hard time to take care of themselves, and they feel that they are excluded from the society. Older adults feel as they grow older, their rights are diminished and undervalued by other people. According to the World Health Organization, or WHO, there are approximately 703 million senior citizens population around the world. And the older adults population can be subdivided into three groups. The first group is the young adults, or young old adults. The ages in this group starts from 65 and ends with 74. The second group is called the middle old group, and the ages in this group starts from 75 and ends with 84. And the last group is called the old group. And the ages in this group starts with 85 and I guess ends with 100 or more. And it's sad to say that people barely make this stage due to some risk factors. The first risk factor is a rise in physical health issues or conditions, such as heart disease, stroke, chronic pain, and Alzheimer's disease. The second reason is important changes in living conditions, such as transitioning from independent living to a care facility. The third reason is relationships, freedom, job and wealth, self-worth, versatility, and flexibility are all the things that have been lost. The fourth reason is a hospital admission. The fifth reason is relevant anniversaries and the memories that the older adults conjure. The sixth reason is social isolation. And the last reason is medication's side effect. According to the World Health Organization, that there are over 60% of older adults that don't have a regular checkup due to financial problems, social disorder, and lack of information, and many other things. The rights of the older adults continues to diminish as they grow older, and this situation should be treated immediately. As we grow older, we do not lose our rights, but we retain our rights. Seniors have a wealth of life experiences, and they can tell us about adapting to change and dealing with life's difficulties. They have a wealth of experience and insight to impart to us. Our grandparents and parents instilled in us the principle of treating people with dignity and respect. And these previous generations have upheld their dignity, principles, religion, fairness, and sincerity. Which is why condescension or even inadvertent belittling is unacceptable, even though the intention is to defend rather than to damage. I have a question for everyone. Do you want that the society will treat us like this when we grow old? Do you want that the people who cared or gave life to you suffer when they grow old? Do you want a better society? If your answer is yes, We should start changing the negative ways that we are used to. And let's change not just for ourselves, but for the older generation. Let's fight for our rights. The rights of the older adults should not be diminished, but it should be retained. I have a lot of stories that I want to tell everyone. As you all know, I love older adults. I love to take care of them. I want to give them smiles. And I watched this documentary of Mrs. Cara David, and the title of this documentary is Dorm 12. Actually, this is one of my favorite documentaries. The documentary is all about the situation of people in this specific jailhouse, as they call, and it was a little bit sad. I would like to focus on Lola Petra's situation. She is the oldest, in that prison cell, and her situation was so dreadful in a way that she was sued. In her case was falsification of public documents, which is quite ironic in a way that she doesn't know how to read or write, and she doesn't have, or she can't afford a monthly doctor's appointment considering her context, and it might be her social status. It can be seen that older adults are having a hard time to adapt in this new generation. A variety of causes, including health-related or behavioral and biological influences, have been suggested to explain how social isolation and depression can influence health. However, it isn't clear how much depression and alienation are linked to these mechanisms on their own. And loneliness can lead to depression, which soon can have an effect to their health. I have a lot of stories to tell. I remember visiting the nursing home at Inagawata. There were numerous of lovely faces that I saw. And the head of the organization told me a lot of stories, and it was fun. And he stated that they rescue elderlies from abusive families, communities, and many other things. And one that shatters my heart is the story of the old lady they rescued, and her story was a little bit sad. The head of the organization said that the old lady was a government employee before, back when she was young. She had no children, no partner, no husband. And the relatives of the old lady are nowhere to be found because they all migrated to another country. And it was so sad talaga. The old lady retired at the age of 60. And so for 7 years of retirement, she lived alone. And she was lonely in her house. And the effects can be seen on her physical appearance. She was thin. Her skin was pale, and she is very ill, actually. The organization rescued the old lady, and now she's in good hands, and thanks to God, she has a lot of friends. I have a lot of stories to tell because I used to volunteers sa mga nursing homes. I remember the story of the old lady that I met 2 years ago. And let's just put her in the name of Lola. Lola is a nice and lovely lady. And she told me that her grandson will fetch him. And this story is very sad because it breaks my heart in many ways. She always tell me that her grandson will fetch her after she finished her lunch. And one of the volunteers told me na Lola has Alzheimer's disease. One of the volunteers said Lola was delivered by her grandson last year because her grandson doesn't have the capacity to take care of her mother and dad. And it's so sad that Lola is still hoping. Lola is still hoping that her grandson will pick her up. This is sad in many ways. And her grandson will soon come back. Maybe in years, but you know, I still hope for the old lady. I still hope for Lola. In the future, she will meet her grandson again and they will bond together. The story broke my heart because Lola still loves his grandson even if he delivered Lola at the home for the aged. This saddens me because every time I tell the story, it brings me to tears that I always remember the face of the old lady. Her eyes were like stars, no? Twinkling around when she tells me stories. And it's sad because she still looks at the positive side. And it makes me wonder, you know, as I grow older, what will be my future? Will I be in the nursing home, or will it be a legacy, or I will be forgotten? I don't know, diba? According to the song, "Hey, sera sera, whatever will be, will be. Our future's not ours to see. Hey, sera sera." But for now, I still hope that older adults will be in good hands.
Pagsubok na dapat kaigin. Ano mang humarang, ano man ang daluyo, hindi magpapatalo. Kung tapang sa'yo'y iaalay, kung lakas, talino at buhay. Saan mang dako, saan mang bansa, nanguna ang Pilipinas.